Hello, welcome back. It's been a while. I think it's like just after New Year's was the first stream, so it's been like a little over a week. I was out of town for a while, and then I came back from out of town and was sick, and that knocked me down for about a week. So here we are. Yeah, so hopefully not big breaks like that. Hopefully not sick, regardless of whether it's a break or not. Hopefully keep it going a little bit more regularly moving forward. That's the plan anyways. But we'll see. You know, it's just kind of casual, so we will do what we can. But we didn't pick up where we left off, which was doing this new account, going through all the decks, going through all the stakes. Last time we did purple stake, we did okay, we won. So now we're up to orange stake. For new folks, like I said, this is a new account or a new game that I've got to do the streaming, so I have to go through and unlock everything. So I'm just doing that as part of the stream, not playing on this anytime outside of stream at all. Outside of stream, I play on my phone or on my PlayStation or whatever. But this we're doing all on stream, so working our way. We've done all the decks that we can on white stake initially, and then once you had to beat a stake to unlock, we just started going up red deck with all the stakes. So that's where we are. We've gone up through purple, and now we're to orange, which is where these shops start to have perishable jokers, which are jokers that are only good for 5 rounds, and then they lose their effects. They become debuffed, which is certainly a wrinkle, certainly difficult. I think just having less reliable jokers, like being able to find jokers, like you find the one you want, but it's going to be perishable, or it might be eternal, or something like that. Just having like an extra conditional joker is pretty brutal, because, you know, if you need the rare joker, you finally find it, but it's perishable. It's only good for 5 rounds. Like, it's like, I guess, doubly tough to find. I don't know if double's the exact figure, but whatever. It's tough. That's the point. So I think typically we've been beating all these stakes on like our first run. I think we might have lost like 1 on green stake first and then beat the second run. Purple stake we lost 1 and then we beat the second run. But I expect more losses than that on like orange and the next stake, which is gold, where you get rental jokers. There's like another joker option. Yeah, I expect a lot more losses. So typically, like during the stream, we've had time for like one like good long run. Probably do multiple runs, considering the orange stake's probably gonna kill us early and quickly sometimes, perhaps. But yeah, so with that said, let's go ahead. Red deck, orange stake. Okay, holographic tag skip here. I think this is generally, it's pretty good, but once you get to these stakes where you have perishable and you have eternal jokers, these become more risky, because you don't just get you might not get a base edition joker. You might get something eternal, or it might be something you're not going to want stuck in your build the whole time. Generally by default, just the +10 molt regardless of joker is good, but when that's potentially eternal, this becomes a lot more risky. It's not so bad if it's perishable. That's kind of okay, but don't love skipping for the jokers on these higher difficulties. Arcana pack, probably not going to skip for 2 of 5 tarot cards. We'll see where we are when we get there. Theoretically, there could be things in the first shop that make that a good idea, but probably not. So, yeah, let's just go. Okay. So, our scores are still the same. They scale up faster, starting at the purple stake and one of the stakes before that, but the first are still the same, the 300. So, like, as always, my strategy is look for a flush. You need your flush to add up to 40 chips with your cards in order to win. The flush is 35 times 4 by default. If you add 40 chips, that's 75 times 4, which is 300. So that's usually a really good benchmark. Obviously, if a straight is 30 times 4, you need 45. That's pretty doable. Your straight has to start with 8 and go higher from there in order to hit that. A 7 and up straight doesn't really get there. Or a full house, but I find the flush to be the easiest hand to hit. I still find that to be true. So we have the clubs here. We'll look for the club flush. So too, we almost had a straight, but it was a straight starting with a 7, which isn't good enough, so we'd have to get rid of that 7. I don't love starting with like the 3. So now we have 30 in chips on the flush, so we need to hit like a, I guess, Jack Queen or Ace to get it in 1. We also have the 10 Jack Queen King Ace here for a straight, so if we get a 9 or an Ace, which we still have 4 aces, we still have 3 9s. Versus, so that's like 7 possible hits versus, in order to win in one hand, we have 3 hits with the club, so maybe we pivot, go for the 9 or the ace. There we go, got the 9. Just, I think that's the right odds there to go for that. Obviously, I mean, maybe we would have got that 6, that wouldn't have been enough to win in one hand. Okay. Mime and DNA here is very interesting. It's both good. One's completely unaffordable, and also both not that great at this point in the game. Don't really do much for us. We don't have anything in terms of hand. We don't have anything we want to duplicate either. But both perishable here. So even if they were like Mime is a great like long-term one you want forever once you start building around it. So, but having it as a perishable kind of sucks. Wish we could afford the Mega Buffoon pack. Looking at 2, they're looking at 4. Getting 2 would be great, probably. So let's look at the Buffoon pack. Normally, I'm not a huge fan of the Buffoon pack if there's another Joker that's decent here, but neither of these will do anything for us. The DNA, we could duplicate a card, like that's kind of cool, but not that cool. Hold on 1 second, everybody. Okay, we're back. Where are we? Okay, so Buffoon pack. So anyways, if there's something like a planet card that's decent, I would take that over the Buffoon pack, or like a decent scoring Joker. But we'll do this. The Buffoon pack's risky, right? You get to look at 2. They can be perishable, they can be eternal. Not great. Both of these aren't, which is great. The Mystic Summit, that'll get us there. When we're at 0 discards, we get plus 15 Molt. That's certainly enough to get us through the first 2, maybe 3 rounds, which is very good. One second. So this is good. Let's get us started. So let's go to the next round. Again, nothing that I would say is crucial that we would want out of an Arcana bag. Not at $3. Like maybe Judgment would be okay. So let's just do the next round. No skipping. Okay, with plus 15 Molt, we can pretty much go for any hand here. So we can just do the flush, go for these diamonds, which we have 3 of. And we want to make sure we use all of our discards, which is what we need to do. There we go, 0 discards. I've definitely gotten the hand earlier and like got excited and played it and forgot, I don't get this. But we want to win in one hand, right? So we earn maximum dollars. It's like less important later when you have economy online, but when you're early, like $1 is so big, especially when you have when you only have 3, $1 is 33% more money. Well, delayed gratification earns money, but it does not play well with Mystic Summit, where we want to have 0 discards. This wants us to use no discards. But also at the same time, we don't need to buy anything here. Plus 15 Molt will get us through, so we can just save our money. We want to start earning interest as soon as possible. You earn interest for every $5, so we're at 10. So if we spend something, we'd be earning $1 less interest. So I'd rather just stay at 10. Make sure we earn $2 of interest from this round. Yeah, so discard 2 cards per hand. Not a problem as long as we hit a good hand early. We have the 8, 9, 10 Jack here. I think that's fine. We can look for the Queen or the 7. Alternatively, we have a pretty high club flush here, actually, which is probably easier to hit. We have 9 clubs left in the deck versus if we were looking for a 7 and a Queen, we have 8. I mean, I guess it's probably about the same, but we can look for the flush. So we got the Queen too. We do need to make sure we use our discards though, so we get our Joker bonus. That should easily win. So a decently high flush got us 1500, right? So if we get a good flush, or a nice like high straight, we can beat the big blind without buying anything. Which is always just important to keep in mind. It's like, what can you win without spending money? Or maybe the better way is like, spend only what you need to. Don't just buy things like, you can buy 3 jokers and obliterate the score, but you don't get any extra money for scoring more. You know, it's not like you get $5 extra for scoring like 3 times the blind amount, right? So especially early game, it's like making sure you have enough and you don't overspend, especially when you're below 25. At 25, that's when you start earning the max $5 of interest. So you want to hit that point so you're earning $5 additional in interest every round as early as possible to help you have more money in the long run. So we're at 20. Same situation. We scored 1500. The next blind is 1000. So what is the boss? Cards drawn face down after each hand played. So we'll definitely want a scoring joker by there. This one you really want to win in one hand because it starts to get really annoying after. Really difficult. So sometime in the next 2 we're going to want to pick up something, but for now we won't spend anything. We'll stay at 20 so we can earn $4 interest. So we can create up to 2 common jokers. Could be okay. We know we can score about 1500. If we get any additional scoring from these, it's pretty good. This is kind of tempting. I think I'd rather see a shop though. At least the upside of this is they won't be perishable and they won't be eternal, I'm pretty sure. Jokers that are generated this way won't have eternal or perishable, similar to the Judgment Tarot card. Those are guaranteed to be blank jokers. Or base jokers, I don't know what you call it. Regular. So, I don't know, maybe this is fun. We would try it. I kind of like it. Talking myself into it. Okay, that's pretty... This is okay. I mean, it's not great. Because we don't have anything giving molt before, but we have +9 molt, +15, and then double here too. I think that's pretty good. I think we're in good shape now to not spend any money for a minute. Unless we just see something great in the shop. But anyways, okay. We definitely don't skip for hand size here. We go on that way, we can make some money and see a shop. Okay, we want to play a face card because of the photograph. We want to get down to 0 discards for our Mystic Summit. We could go for the straight, 10, Jack, Queen, King, Ace. We already have the flush here, but it's kind of below flush. 9, 10, Jack, Queen, King. That'll work. Let's just discard to get ourselves down to 0 discards. Maybe we hit the ace. Cool. There's no scoring that happens on these, so there's no need to worry about hand order here. Like make sure the face card goes last or something like that. So we can just play this hand as is. This is 2600 basically. The next blind is 2000. Right? Yeah. So we know we can beat this in one hand. Get 11. So now we're above 25. So one thing we want to keep in mind is not going below 25 or not going below where we can't earn that money during the round to get back up above 25 so we get the full $5 interest. I do like this this joker, create a tarot card when blind is selected. It's not that bad that it's perishable because we you know, we'll still get the 5 tarot cards out of it and then move on. Don't always hold this card for the long run, although getting a free tarot card every turn is very good. So 5 rounds of it's good. It costs $6, which takes us down to 25 exactly, which is where we want to be. It also will give us +3 molt on our abstract joker here. So I like this a lot. Don't want to buy anything else, don't want to go below 25. I'd like this voucher for the telescope. Celestial packs will always contain the planet card for our most played poker hand. But maybe it'll come back. Not a deal breaker. Not worth, I think, spending down to 15. So, alright. Get our tarot card. Devil. That's cool. We can play that. Is a full house right here? Which is what, 27, 47? 87 times 4, 8, 20, 35, 47 times 35. So make sure this wins in one hand. That's like the key. Which I think that does. Is that right? 27, 47. Oh, 87 times 35. I was getting like 1600 and I was like, no way. It's gonna be better than that. Okay. Let's just continue to throw away our discards. It's another jack. That'll help us score a little bit more too. The kings and the jacks will score even more. But we want to hold on to it because I kind of want to turn a king gold with the double card so we get $3 extra. Turning the king gold just because there are cards we can get, like Baron, that trigger off holding kings in hand, or like cards that trigger off for holding face cards in hand. So I want to put this Devil Gold on a face card, one that we might want to hold in hand anyways. So I don't necessarily want to play the king and the jack, when the jack and the 9 will get us there. Let's just do one more discard. Yeah. Guess we'd have got a third king anyways, but that's fine. Okay, turn a king to gold. Play this, which should get us there. Cool. Mega Spectral Pack. This could be very good. You definitely want that. Clearance sale takes 25% off the price of all cards and packs. So that would take that down to 16. So that would be 10 and 6, 26. Or no, 10 and 6 is 16. Which would take us to 25 exactly. So we might get money from this. We could get money from the Arcana pack. Definitely want to get this. I think we just open the Mega Spectral pack, see what we get. Immolate is very good. Aura is also very good. Ankh is okay. We don't be thinking like the duplicating is crazy. Like maybe duplicating the photograph's good. You get ×2 and then ×2. If we get a Chad with that, like we're pretty golden to win the run. Aura can also be very good. We put it on a king or something. I think we want to Immolate first. Destroy 5 random cards and get $20 is very good. Especially while we have no direction. Like we pretty much want, we know we want face cards for photograph, but there's almost no face cards. So let's Immolate first, see what we're gonna bluff with. If we keep the king, maybe we consider Aura. We can also maybe Ankh the photograph, which Ankh creates a copy of random joker, destroys all other jokers. It can be bad if you don't find any jokers to pretty immediately replace it. With the Immolate, getting $20 extra kind of helps us though. But we don't have any hands leveled up, right? So even like ×2 on a flush, we'll say, is 8 and then 16. So it's only 12 molt that we'd get by duplicating the photograph. Anyways, let's use Immolate. Okay. So I think using Ankh on the photograph is the only viable one here. We don't really want to waste our time duplicating a Mystic Summit or an Abstract Joker. Definitely not the perishable. So we'd have to like sell all these off and play just the photograph. I don't remember what was in shop. I think I just want to use Aura to get foil, holographic, or polychrome on the king. We want to be playing photograph face cards anyways. And just a single photograph can work. Like once you get things that like Blueprint or Chad, this photograph and Chad by itself is really good. Like the second one is more overkill. So I'd rather play it safe and not sell everything. And we got the holographic, right? Is the King of Diamonds? Yeah. So it's gonna have +10 molt. If we do that one as our first played face card, we'll get +10 and then ×2. So already that's almost as much as we'd be getting from a duplicate photograph. Currently, obviously long-term duplicate photograph can go crazy. We don't necessarily need to buy these hearts. We can roll. We'll get some more jokers. Yes, please. This is a fantastic combo, Death and Fool. So we can use the Death and use the Fool to do it again. Now we really want to dig for probably this King of Diamonds to duplicate with the Death card. And then duplicate again and have 3 of them to be using alongside our photograph. I think that's really, really good. Let's just open the Arcana pack here. I don't think we want to reroll again for 6. We'd be down to 30 if we buy this as 27. We can't really buy anything in the shop. I guess if we see something in the shop we'd rather have, it'd be pretty good. It'd be a 30, so we'd have $5 to spend. This kind of doesn't work great with our card advancer. Maybe we open the Arcana pack hoping we'll be able to use the Death card. Okay, well, we could lean into Kings. We could use, there's an argument to use Strength on the Queens here to get some more Kings. It's not bad. I don't think we want to use Death and duplicate just like a regular card. We really want to save them to try to get to our King here. So let's just use the Hermit for 20 bucks. That'll allow us to reroll. Magician? No thanks. Reroll again. Spare trousers. So we could grow these. We're early enough. We could start playing pairs, start growing these. The thing is with the photograph, your ×2 happens before that, so we really want to focus on things that add molt during the hand scoring phase, not in the Joker scoring phase, because we want that to get multiplied ×2. So I'm going to pass on the trousers. At 8, probably not going to roll anymore. We're going to lose. I guess what we can do, we could use the Hermit. Use the Fool to make another Hermit, make another $20. And free up space for the Cartomancer. I think that's fine. We don't want to necessarily get too greedy with the Death Fool. I'll roll one more time. No on those. Let's save our money for the next shop. Negative tag. I don't think we want to skip for that. I think we have money. I think we'd rather see shops. We want to get some consistent scoring because we have the extra large blind coming up. I'd rather have more money. I'd rather see more shops. This could be. This only allows us to see one more shop if we skip here or skip here. And that could get hairy. And this is, it's negative, but again, it could be a eternal, it could be a negative. Perishable, we skip for one that we only get $5. So like that's one of the examples where like perishable gets really bad or makes these like skipping for jokers really rough. So not doing that. Okay, so I think maybe we roll for like 2-pair or full house or something with face cards. So we roll for our Jacks and Kings. We really want to look for that holographic Diamond King. This one right here. Okay. So holographic is like on the card. We can still make it into a bonus card with the Hierophant here. So I think we make both of our Kings bonus. We want to do that before we duplicate with Death, so the Death card gets that bonus too. And let's just take a 5. Actually, before we do that, let's go ahead and discard. They'll give us more cards to discard with and look for another Queen or a Jack. We can use Death on something else that we get. We just want to make sure we discard the most we can. Instead of creating another card we have to hold on to, because we can use Death on any card, right? So do that first. Okay. So we want to make sure we can drag and rearrange our hand here. We want to make sure that one of these holographic scores first before the ×2 happens. Yeah, nothing else to consider order-wise here. So, oh, again, get excited, forget about the Mystic Summit, that needs to be at 0 discards. So I'm going to do one more discard. Could have been in trouble. Okay, let's move a holographic up front. And let's go. Should get us there. Yeah. 1100 with that. We need 12,800, so we still need a little bit more. I think one more Joker will do it, just giving us +3 molt, kind of regardless of what that Joker is. Okay, flush. We're not really playing flushes anymore. I think we're gonna play full houses, although flush is fine. But with the multiple kings that are enhanced now, we probably want to look for at least like 3 of a kind with king, 4 of a kind full house. Let's open these Joker packs, see what we get. Or buffoon packs. Business card is very good. Sell this card to disable the current boss blind. That's good. We'd have to hold on to it through the fight before and queue up the boss. That is a whole nother blind. I think we take the business card. Played face cards have 1 in 2 chance to give $2 when scored. We're looking to play face cards, full houses with face cards, so this goes well. Notably not eternal, which is good. Let's open this second one. Okay. Now we can think. Bird Joker, upgrade the level of the first discarded poker hand each round. Is very good, especially for like leveling up a high card. But we're not gonna want to be playing high card, I don't think, with this direction we're going here. I think we still take it like over the Cartomancer. I don't think we take it over any of the scoring stuff, right? I mean, hopefully we find something better, something a little bit more immediately useful. Just to talk through the other ones, we're not playing straights here. We're only playing as many face cards as we can, so like full houses, plus, and that's eternal. This is eternal. 10 and 4 is not what we're doing. Perishable +4 molt is not really. This is better than that, getting like the free tarot card. So let's just take the burnt. We can sell it for $3, which like makes us our money back on our pack anyways. So like hopefully we can find something better. Let's re-roll a couple times. Hiker, okay. Hiker I like. Fool is fantastic. It gives us a death card. I'm just gonna go ahead and buy and use to give us the death card now. Okay, we can sell the burnt Joker, take the hiker. That'll help us add chips permanently to our played cards, so we'll be playing those kings probably a lot. We can make another one with this death card. It's very good. Let's roll again. We can probably roll 2 more times. Raised fist. Since we're playing face cards, it's kind of hard to like guarantee raised fist value. It's better than either of these if we get an 8 or higher, but that's really hard to guarantee without our deck trimmed down more of these lower cards. Although it's some of the lower cards are decently trimmed out here. I don't think we do it. Let's reroll one more time. Really wants to give us the raised fist. Maybe we take the justice card, make a glass card, score ×2. Molt 1 in 4 chance to get destroyed, that's fine. With the extra large blind coming up, we can hold on to that and use it if we get in a pinch. Don't want to spend $8. I mean, obviously that would take us to 24, which is below 25. We can kind of go below 25 because we have the business card. We know we'll likely make at least a couple bucks, but just to re-roll, we wouldn't have any money really to buy anything, so let's just hold on to our money. Do the next round. Initial cards and booster packs at next shop are free. Interesting. It's kind of cool. I think we can score this much with the Justice card. With an extra holographic king, I think we can get there. But I think we want to play with the hiker. At least get one round of the hiker in before we get here. And maybe we don't need to use the Justice card. The free cards and packs again, especially the cards with their most likely jokers, tend to get diluted by the having perishable and eternal. So I just like this less on the higher stakes. But let's go. This is working. We want to duplicate that. Ideally, we want to hold on to a gold card too. So let's discard, looking for another queen here. If we get in trouble, we can play the 4 of a kind kings and just lose out on the $3. That's okay. Well, no, we can play 4 of a kind kings with the death card, right? Okay, or we can play 5 of a kind. Just debating, do we throw back 1 king, looking for another queen, so we play a full house, and then we have the death card to fall back on and potentially do if we need to do a 4 of a kind. The downside about just playing a 5 of a kind is it unlocks a hand. With where we're going with these, like what I'm feeling like strong potential, we might end up in a flush 5 situation and having the extra 5 of a kind hand get unlocked adds an extra planet card to dilute the planet card pool for something we're not going to be playing long term. So there's a consideration, I think, for not unlocking that 5 of a kind hand. It's not a big deal, but it's a deal. So I don't know, let's just discard, see if we get that queen, and maybe we don't have to worry about it. Cool, that will work. Let's change the 2 into king here. Play the full house. Won't worry about the 5 of a kind, unlocking that. I guess you could argue playing the 4 of a kind, but with the full house we get 5 triggers, and that's 5 potential triggers for business card. If we just do the 4 of a kind, it's only 4 chances to make $2. So let's do 5. And all 3 of our holographic kings get the hiker boost too. So 14,000. Cool. Earth, that's our full house. That's what we're looking for. So we definitely want that. Go ahead and use it. Check out this buffoon pack, see what's in here. Space Joker, 1 in 4 chance to upgrade level playbook or hand. It's not bad. It's like on par-ish with the hiker, although I think the hiker's better. It's kind of close if you can get it hitting consistently. Because leveling up adds what? Like leveling up full house adds 25 chips. Yeah, the hiker's better. Way better. Plus 10 molt if it contains a flesh. We're not doing that. We're already getting more molt from these though. So we can just skip. Alright, this pack's $6, which is 44. If we reroll for 5, we're at 39. So we can reroll at least once. All cards are considered face cards. I don't like this card. Maybe it's just me. Like, it's cool. There are situations where it can be good. But as an eternal, like I like it temporarily, it can do really cool things. Like as an eternal part of the build, it kind of eats up a Joker slot. Like why wouldn't we just want to manipulate our deck to have more actual face cards rather than eat up a Joker slot with something to make other cards be face cards? Let's just get more face cards, right? Yeah. Let's roll one more time. Ramen's cool, but we have to use all of our discards. I guess we could get rid of this for Ramen, but we do want to be discarding. So not that we do want to be discarding. I guess it doesn't matter if we discard, but we likely need to discard to hit our full house consistently. But I don't know, maybe it's okay. Maybe it's better than Mystic Summit for now. We don't have to like go down to 0 discards if we hit our hand early. Yeah, I like it. I'm cool with that. Okay, so 12 would take us down to 31. We can reroll once. The boot. Can go higher, right? It's only perishable though. I don't think we want to take a perishable boot. Like in theory, with the business card making us money, we can get more than 15 mult, but it's only temporary. Maybe that's not good enough. Let's open the Arcana pack. Worth noting too, holding this Justice card means we don't get Justice here, which I like. I said don't really like any of these options. Magician's okay. Let's sell the Justice card now. I think we're fine scoring without it. Use the Emperor. We'll look at 2 tarot cards. Death. Yes. We will do that. Do we want to turn these into lucky cards? My lizard braid answer is yes, because I just like lucky cards. We're gonna be getting chips of the thing. Maybe it's fine because we'll lose the bonus, but we'll get some hiker stuff on it. So let's go ahead and change 2 of these. Oh no, hold on. Actually, we need to duplicate first. If we use the Magician, we're going to get out of here. So let's just go ahead and use the Death first. And then we'll change them so we get 2 Lucky Kings. With the lucky cards, we can definitely get higher up there in terms of money. How many kings do we have? 4. Okay. If we sell for 1, we're done to 4. It's 28. So then we're just at 10 molt. We need... I don't know. I don't think we bother with this bootstraps. I think we're fine without it. Let's just stay the course, stay where we are. Not get too crazy. Okay, extra large blind. Okay. Let's look for our face cards, our kings. That always hurts. Okay, we have one of the reasons to make like a gold card, a card that you want, is we can hold on to it, hopefully find another king or queen. If we don't, we can still play this one. So we want to hold it, but if we have to, it's still good. It's not like a use. If it was like a 5 and we wanted to hold on to it, it'd be a useless card if we don't have what we need. If we don't have what we need, it still helps us. So we'll lesson there. Okay, let's play our full house. It's maybe enough, maybe not. 14,000. Okay, Runner, we're not really playing things. Diet Cola is interesting. We might want to. Making a double tag can be very good. We're not skipping either of these though. Just do we want to? But what's our blind? We just easily made 14,000. Maybe we can get away with it. Like if we get rid of the ramen, find something better. Ramen's not crazy right now. Let's do it. We can buy it, sell it, and then we can buy this overstock voucher, which gives +1 card slot available. It's worth noting when you buy this, it refills any empty slots. So it's like 2/3 of a reroll by buying and doing that first and freeing up a slot. Or more like 1/3 of a reroll. Anyways, we definitely want the full house. Level up. What's our blind boss? 1 in 7 card gets trump face down. That should be fine. Not too worried about that. We don't want either of these. We're not doing straight things. Hand size? Hand size we'll take. Doesn't score us extra right now. But having the additional hand size will help us find our best hands quicker. It's fairly good. Alternatively, the splash gives us an additional +10 molt. But we're not really playing hands where our cards aren't counting. Like if we play full houses, all our cards are going to count. So like the Joker effect itself is kind of useless. But do we want the +10 molt or do we want the hand size? I kind of vote hand size. At least for now. We'll open the pack. Let's open the standard pack first. 275. We don't want any of these, so we can skip. If we open the pack, just worth noting when you have extra hand size, that hand size affects the size of your hand, so you get to see more options, right? So if we had like a death card in here, right, we would see more chances, one more chance to like hit this card, which we would want to duplicate, right? Which is good. Okay. To do full for an extra full house planet card, that's okay. Strength options, we could turn 2 of our jacks into queens and really focus on like king and queen full house. I like that. Devil is okay. We could turn like a jack or something into a gold card just for some money. Emperor's okay. It could be 2 random things. Could be bad. Magician, again, we can make lucky cards like king and queen lucky cards. I do like that. I think I'm between strength and magician here. And my heart says magician. Yeah. Just kind of lean into the lucky cards here. Alright, we don't want to roll anymore. We should be able to score 9,000 on this next blind pretty easily. We could double skip for 20 bucks. I don't think that's worth it. Free uncommon Joker is going to be a tough sell because of the perishable and the eternal. So let's do this thing. Okay, let's look for our full house. I think we're going to focus on kings and queens because of our enhanced cards. But we'll take a king and a jack if we need it. Okay, let's just re-roll the jacks. We really want the kings and queens. And there we go. And we get them. So let's just play this. We'll make sure we put one of our holographics first for the Joker. Ooh, got +20 from the lucky. Scored 10,000. Not bad. Also make sure we're looking for like cards to play every time because of the hiker. We really want to stack our specific cards that we will want to play, right, and build those up rather than you know, playing other hands that might be good but are good cards. We really want to stack this as much as possible. Golden Joker, we're making money on the business card just fine. We also have the lucky cards maybe to help make us money. We're not playing aces, we're not doing straights. Let's open the standard pack, see what we have. Gold card, Not being a face card, I don't really want it. 2 and 3 we don't want. Let's skip it. And we can reroll here. Green Joker, we're discarding too much. Supernova. Really only adding 5 mold, that's not very good. 50 chips for 2 pair. We're getting our chips from the hiker here. We don't need this. It's also perishable. Let's re-roll again. Temperance for $7, sure. We make 5, right? We're not playing hands with less than $4, so this is no good. We've skipped 1 blind, so times 1.25 is not that good. We're going to skip 1 more, but that one only gives us times 1.5. This is not it. Let's reroll. Okay. This is a very good card. Let's just talk about Odd Todd. We're not playing odd numbers, we're playing face cards. Hearts, so we already have like kings in our deck. Which is good, which is a good start for the Baron here. It's eternal, that's fine. When you take this card, you are going to build around it. Doesn't play well the business card because you want to be playing a lot of cards. It's okay on the hiker. I wonder if maybe we can just go ahead and get rid of the hiker. Get rid of hand size as well. The hand size and this play pretty well together, but this is perishable. And maybe we get rid of hand size for the Baron. Baron, each king held in hand gives 1.5, so this is like, we can lean into a high card build, right? Just put a bunch of kings in our hand, play a single card, and have all those kings score. This is a build around card. This is like the Eternal here is no problem at all. So let's sell. We'll buy the Baron. We don't want the heart, but we can open the Arcana pack with these 2 here, so we guarantee they don't show up in our Arcana pack. Death, okay. Priestess for planets, okay. Emperor 2 random cards, okay. Stone cards, okay. Empress is okay, but I think what we want to do is use the death card to duplicate, give ourselves another king for the Baron. Be nicer if it was one of our fancy kings, but any extra king is good. So we'll just take our lowest card here. Make another king. We said we don't want the hearts. Maybe at $8 we stop re-rolling here. Okay. We don't skip for an uncommon Joker, I don't think. I mean, there are some things that could be helpful for us, but nothing, not guaranteed, right? Let's just go earn some money, see another shop. Okay, we have our full house here. We're not going to lean into playing just the high card yet. Important. Let's hold on to our full house. Let's just see how many. Let's just try to get some extra kings in hand. Cool. There's one. We can see like what does just this do? We get 1.54 times. Is really not a lot. So let's not worry about that right now. Let's just try to play. Try to play our hand here, or play our good hand. Try to make a little extra money. Yeah. Making sure our order is fine. It is. Still get the 1.5 from that, which is good. Okay, Hermit doubles our money to a max of 20, so 20 bucks. We will take that. We don't need a credit card. We're not doing straight things. Let's reroll, looking for some tarot cards for the Spectral Pack. We're not gonna play Flash. We're not doing Green Joker. We're not gonna build that up. Pluto, we want to start consider. We definitely want to start leveling up with the Baron here, so we can use that. One more. Burglar's really good once we get like things online, but not yet. We don't want it yet. Losing all our discards and getting extra hands to play is better when our deck is more manipulated. Right now we need to discard too much to find our kings for this to be good. Tarot was 15. So this is our better than the abstract Joker, especially once we use one more tarot card. And it's not, this can go back down. This won't. It's perishable, but we're going to be looking to replace that soon anyways. We're going to want to get stuff that supports our Baron. Let's do the Spectral Pack. Onk. Shit. Okay. Maybe we should have waited. So I think what I'd like to do maybe is try to copy the Baron. Is that a recipe for death, though? We could sell everything, hold on to the photograph, because the Ankh notably will not destroy our Baron. It has a chance of hitting the photograph, and we get 2 photographs, and that's kind of annoying. I don't know. Let's play risky. Use the Ankh, copy this guy. We do ideally want to find some more scoring. We'll upgrade the high card here for us. Let's check the Emperor. Death is good. We can make more kings. Glass card will help us score in case we get trouble. Let's roll one more time. Burn Joker's okay. Every played card counts and scoring is okay. That can help us score extra chips. I don't want an eternal. I don't know if I want an eternal Burn Joker, because already we're like, we want our blueprint. We want Brainstorm to copy these. We want a mine. We want a reserve parking. Adding another eternal Joker in the mix makes it very hard. Let's just go to the next one. Okay. We look for our kings. Okay, we know this is a queen. So for now, let's just make copy a king. Play these. Because there's no reason to really rearrange our hand. Okay. I don't know what this card is. Hopefully it's not a king. I guess it could be. I don't think it was. Did it score anything? Let's play one more hand. No, it's not a king. Okay, let's just go ahead and turn this glass so we don't get in trouble with scoring here. Strength is very good. We can change some queens into kings. Check a standard pack. We'll look for a king. There we go. Celestial pack. We want Pluto, ideally. Thank you. Let's reroll. We really want something else to help us score some more. These aren't it. I think we'll be fine. A little nervous. I think we'll be okay. Don't think we want to skip yet. So we look for kings. We can look for a couple of queens for the strength. No. Okay. Still hold on to it in case we hit the queens. There's one. We could just play it. We need to play one anyways. We'll hold on to this for a time when we have two queens in hand. Okay, see, we can score a lot when we get hands full of kings. We just need to quickly manipulate. We'll take the devil for a gold card. Riffraff's good. Gives us two common jokers. We can probably sell the splash. Make room for two. Let's open one of these standard packs. Good for kings. Queen that we can use strength on is fine too. We'll stay at 25. Should be good here. Straight hand size. Extra hand size is very good. And it's not perishable. It's very good with the Baron. Gives us one extra slot to hold the king in. We want to keep our queens so we can use strength on them. Let's keep discarding. We'll use it on these two. Make a gold. And we'll play this queen, lucky queen, maybe get some money off of it. Okay, that should help us. Cool. 6 cents can be very good. What are we at? Diamond cards are debuffed. How many diamond kings do we have? A lot. Shit. Okay. That could hurt. Let's sell this. We'll open the buffoon pack here. Negative Showman is very good. That allows us to get more duplicate cards. We get another Baron. We'll take that for sure. It's interesting. Open. Let's reroll once. Chad? Chad's okay. Chad's better than this. Let's open the Arcana pack. Some money would be good. Hanged Man is very good. We can narrow down to our kings. Get rid of 2 cards we don't want. Chad can be okay. I am a little nervous about those diamond cards being debuffed. Reroll one time, see if we can get something to help us with that. Not really. By this will help us score something, maybe. Alright. Hopefully we don't lose here. So we have enough other kings, we might be okay. We do want to play a 6. Let's see if we can get some kings in hand first. Hold on to a 6 for the 6 cents to get a spectral card. Okay, we don't really want to hold on to these kings. They're not going to do anything for us. Come on. Okay, let's play a single 6 for 6 cents so we can get a spectral card. Incantation is useless. Okay, we got an extra king though. Just make this into a bonus card so we get a lot of extra points. So we try to get through this round. Definitely not using incantation. Random number cards don't do anything for us. Okay, great. We made it through that round. Cards played previous to this anti-air debuff, that's fine. We're only playing like one card at a time. Extra hand size is very good. 60,000. We should be fine with that without the debuffed kings getting in our way. But we do want the extra hand size now. We'll hold on to this so when we do our next 6 cents we don't get another incantation. We're not going to spend anything here. We want a 6, we want our kings. Six. No? Okay. It's fine. We'll play this pair here. No, maybe we hold on to one queen because that high card will score more. We'll get the lucky card on the Chad for a couple extra triggers. Not find our 6 cents here. That's okay. What vouchers do we have? Okay. Let's roll one. Yeah, let's roll one time. Reserve parking is very good. So that gives us money for everything. Probably we can just get rid of 6 cents. As much as I'd like to hold on to it, the money will be better. Let's open the Celestial Pack. Oh yeah, I mean, it's gonna be difficult to get Pluto with the Showman. Alright, use an Earth. Well, I guess when we were holding on to this for the 6 cents, I forgot about Showman being here. We could have still got a second incantation. We're definitely not using you. 90,000. Okay. There's an argument here to skipping for the Arcana pack. With the double tag, we get 2. It gives us a better chance at like deck manipulation, making some steel kings, duplicating some kings, making some money, getting rid of cards. And with the previously played debuff, it's like skipping is a little better. I think I'm okay with doing that. So the Hanged Man, we can get rid of 2 cards. Strength, we could do 2 of these. Priestess is okay. Magician is okay. We could do some lucky kings. We definitely want to use Hanged Man though. I think strength, just getting us a queen and a jack, get us one closer to having another king is okay. It's not great though, is it? It's probably best, right? Priestess could get us a Pluto, it could not. second pack here. Couple temperance. We like that. It's just money. Wildcard doesn't do anything. Empress doesn't really do anything for us. So we'll choose the 2 temperance. Go to the boss. Didn't really get what we were looking for out of that. It's okay. Wanted to be able to make some more kings. But let's just play this while we have this queen that we can trigger multiple times on the Chad. Let's look at our blinds. No repeat hand types this round. Oh my god, are you kidding me? That really messes us up. Just need to be sure we can play like a pair and a high card. I don't know. That's not good. Extra hand is good. We'll take that voucher for sure. Brian says, what the shit? Exactly. I don't know what exactly you're saying that to. But, you're probably right. Guess we can do Venus. Doesn't really matter. Let's reroll. Emperor is good. Give us 2 useful things. Temperance is useful for 13 bucks. Neither of these are useful. We would like a chariot. Maybe. Death would be good in terms of tarot cards. None of that's helpful. Shoot the moon. Mildly helpful, but not what we're looking for. We want to be holding kings. One more roll. Nothing. What do we need to score? 110,000. We can re-roll the boss blind here. It's pretty good. If we hit face cards being debuffed, though, we are extra hosed. I think we're fine without skipping. I think we're okay. Like the face debuff card, there's like no way we win. I think we're just it's an auto lose, right? It's the only one. Right. Blinds. Guess like diamonds debuff. We already saw that though. We can't see that again. Shoot. This is like a 1 in something chance, right? Tough to say whether we skip this. Like this like halfway hoses us, right? But it's doable. Just hard. Probably. And not that hard. Maybe we don't. Maybe we don't risk it, because if we roll the face debuff, we're dead immediately. Let's just deal with it. Okay, we're looking for our kings for Baron here. More kings. Thank you. we score okay in one hand anyways, right? So as long as we can get our deck to play nicely, we'll take this tower to make a stone card. It'll help us score. Let's roll. No. Fist is actually like kind of okay with Baron. It's probably better than Chad. Unless like if our first card's like a bonus card or a lucky card, it's pretty good. Maybe we just don't. And we probably keep the Chad. It's fine. Okay. We stop rolling there. Let's open our Arcana packs. Alright. These are a little useless. We can use the diamonds. Change these into diamonds, because I know we've already hit the diamond debuff boss. Sure. Hanged Man, it's good. We can get rid of 2 more cards that aren't kings. Would be quite ideal. Just get rid of 8s and aces. How many 8s are left? 2? Yeah, we want to get rid of an 8. Ideally get rid of all the 8s. We'll hold on to the jacks because I know we have a glass jack, and for that boss we may want to be playing a pair. I don't know. That makes some amount of sense in my head. Okay, we don't roll anymore. We want to stay above 25 so we can keep earning max interest. We're not going to skip for 23 bucks, so let's just do the next one. And let's roll for our kings. We just want the kings. I'm gonna hold on to this lucky queen. We just want the kings. Okay. Just play the pair of jacks. It's not gonna score a lot, but if we don't score, it's just like an extra hand will make us a lot of money with this reserve parking. We're scoring from our face cards held in hand, so it's fine if we don't win in one hand. Like we lose $1, but on average we at least gain like 3 or 4. So that doesn't hurt us a lot. Pretty gross. Let's play the lucky card with the queen first, so it'll trigger multiple times on the chat here. Make us some money, just like that. We should be good here. Yeah. 900,000. So assuming we don't have a boss blind that just completely screws us, we should be okay. In terms of winning this run. Do need to remember no repeat hands this round. 2 pair, no. We're not playing face cards. Check this other buffoon pack. Business card, we're not playing a bunch of face cards. We're not discarding a bunch of face cards. We'll skip both of those. We still need, I mean, if we could hit like a blueprint or something. Hermit, double our money for up to 20. Definitely want that. We want this Pluto card. Level up our high card. 100%. We don't popcorn. This is nothing. Leveling full house does nothing. Temperance for $13. Yes. These don't help us. These don't help us. Another showman doesn't help us. Let's reroll one more time. None of these help us. Don't think we roll again. I think we can do this. No repeat hands this round, so we need to make sure we maybe try to play a pair first, or hold on to a pair. There's a pair of 6s. Let's look for our kings. There's a full house. We can play that. Because that's already been kind of leveled up a little bit. Let's just play that as is. Rather than use a discard. Let's just like play a hand we know we're not going to play again. Okay, and let's do the same thing here with this pair of queens. We know our high card's our best hand, but let's go ahead and play a pair while we have it, and we have a bunch of kings. Let's put this queen up front for the Chad here, so it scores multiple times with the foil. Cool. We probably want to play this Jack as our high card. Because of the glass, it'll retrigger multiple times with the Chad. That'll guarantee get us enough points. So let's go ahead and discard these two, hold on to the Jack. Okay, let's make this ace a stone card just to give ourselves the extra scoring potential. Make sure our Jack is first here. This should easily score enough points. Like very, very easily. Yeah, 4.35 million. Perfect. Okay. Run info. Very large blind. Well, we can do it. We know we can. That's a fine thing. That's a fine boss blind to hit. We definitely want this fool. Not for a stone card, but hopefully we can find something better. We definitely want this voucher for extra discard. Let's go ahead and open the Arcana pack. Emperor could give us nothing, but we don't want to use the full just for a stone card, so let's just use Temperance. We can now use full for more money with the Temperance. Let's check the standard pack. Kings would be good, sure. We'll take it. Chariot is great. And it's great to use the full. I'm not going to use the Temperance on the full. I want to use a Chariot to turn one of our kings we hold in hand as a steel card. That means we'll get one additional 1.5 times from those. That's great. We're not at burger point yet. We still have to discard a lot to fill our hand with kings. So not getting the burglar to get more hands, but lose our discards. Eventually, it's very good. Like when you have a deck full of kings and only kings, extra hands to when you're not scoring in one hand, winning in one hand, like when you get extra hands to just trigger reserve parking and make a bunch of money, it's very good. But we're not there yet. Okay. I don't really want to reroll for 8. Let's save our money. I don't want any of these, so let's go to the next round. We're not going to skip for a random joker in either of these cases, so let's go ahead. Let's discard. Looking for our kings. Try to hold on to this lucky queen if we can. Guess we don't really need to. It's cool, but okay. Let's make a steal, and we'll use the full immediately and make another steal. Play the ace and the 5. Should make us a lot of points. Yeah. So that was 780. Right, we need 12, so 2 hands we can get there. We still have 4 hands left, so we're looking in good shape. We're looking to be in very, very good shape. The photograph is interesting. Let's check this before. Actually, let's check the spectral pack. If we get ectoplasm to turn one of these negative, could be very interesting. So then we can at least take a photograph, which with the Chad doing the times 2, 3 times is before we start our 1.5 times is going to be really strong. No, we don't get it. That's fine. Let's just put a purple seal on a queen. We'll eventually turn it into a king rather than like delete it from our deck. But purple seal we can discard and get a tarot card, so it's some free tarot cards. Converting everything to a single suit doesn't really help us because our suit is irrelevant with our hand. So let's just make a purple seal. Okay, we didn't get that negative. That's fine. Let's check this buffoon pack. Blueprint. Blueprint is good. It's perishable, but you know what? We only have 2 rounds left to get a win. So beyond that, I kind of don't care. I just want to go get the next stake. Even this is a really good start. We could go endless and have some fun. See how far we can get. I think we want the parking. We want the hand size. We want the showman so we can find more blueprints. Blueprint is going to copy us so we can copy our Baron, get extra scoring. We can also copy our parking and just get extra money. It's very, very good. Wish it wasn't perishable, but that's fine. Oh shit. I forgot we could pick 2. We should have just bought like this uncommon, sold it, and then do that, but since we did not do that, we will not worry about that. Okay, we don't want any of these. We don't have room for the photograph. It'd be good, but it's fine. Okay. Let's stop rolling there. Again, we're not going to skip for a random joker. Okay. Discard for our kings. We can discard this purple seal and get a free tarot card. Chariot is the perfect tarot card. Absolutely. I think the only one I would want more would be like a death card. Okay. Let's just turn one of these kings into a chariot. We can just play this 10. We could use the blueprint to copy the scoring, but this is gonna probably score enough on its own. But even if it doesn't, that's fine. I'd rather play multiple hands and copy the parking. So now we're getting the reserve parking twice. So 1 and 2 chance to get $1 per face card held in hand, and we get that twice. So this should help us make some good money, especially once it's taking multiple hands to win, which right now it's probably just going to take the one. Almost 2 million, so we're looking in good shape for the boss, I'd say. Very, very good shape. Diet Cola for the double tag. We don't really have room to sell it through. We can check the buffoon pack though. This card would be useful if we had room, but we don't. Face card scoring, irrelevant. We can check the standard pack, like a gold seal king would be good. We can take an extra king. How many cards? We have 43 cards in the deck, 13 are kings. I mean, I guess an extra king is fine. It's helpful-ish, although I don't want to dilute it too much because I want to make sure we draw our steel kings. But I guess one more is okay. Back to burglar. Worth noticing, this joker that retriggers all played face cards retriggers the played face cards, not the ones held in hand. So this won't work with like the Baron with all the 1.5 times. Those won't get retriggered. Took me once or maybe twice, probably once, of making that mistake. So we're back to burglar, which is interesting. Burglar gets more interesting with blueprint because even though you lose the discards, you can gain double the hands, right? So you lose all your discards. That's the same penalty even when it's duplicated, but you get 3 additional hands from blueprint, so there'd be 6 hands. So we'd have 11 hands, which is very good, but we would trade off the hand size for it. Is that something we want to do? I kind of say yes. Trade off the hand size for a burglar. And we have one blind left for the win. And the hand size is really good. We do have the voucher to give us hand size already, an extra hand size. Let's do it. Let's just have some fun. I think we're gonna win no matter what. So we can duplicate the burglar here first. So it's when blind is selected, so we want to be duplicating it when it's selected. Let's roll. No. Let's stop rolling there, just in case we go endless. So when the blind is selected, we duplicate the burglar. Boom. Lose our discards, gain 3 hands twice, so we're up to 11 hands. Okay, now we can move the burglar. For now, let's duplicate the parking just to earn us money. And instead of discarding, we're just going to be playing hands. And we're not going to win for a bit, but we're going to be cashing in some money on the parking, which, like, long term will help us. This is just kind of, I mean, now that we have a full hand, we might be scoring enough. But you can basically just duplicate your parking over and over again and earn lots of money this way. And then when you're ready to score a lot, just duplicate one of your barons. But we're not going to get to that point. We're going to beat this before. In the meantime, we just earn money. We got plenty of hands to do it. This is what I've been talking about. Burglar can be really, really good in certain setups. And this one will win. And we still don't need to duplicate the scoring. Just duplicate our money. And we win. Alright. So it was our purple stake win? No, orange stake win. Right? So I spent a lot of time before we started the run talking about how we could lose a bunch and we won our first run on the orange stake, on orange stake. So now we'll be up to gold stake on our next run. In the meantime, how long have we been doing this? An hour and 37 minutes. In the meantime, let's go endless for a little bit. See where we get. Fun, but we get the win. That's what's important. Right now we're focused on unlocking all the stakes, beating all the decks on all the stakes. So that's a W, regardless of what else happens. This voucher, we definitely want an extra card slot is crucial. Will help us find like things we want. We want to hit a brainstorm. We don't have room for it. We want to hit a brainstorm. We want to hit a voucher to get us an extra joker slot. An ectoplasm would be fine. But we want a mime, which will duplicate held in hand effects. Another brainstorm to duplicate the blueprint. Whatever we're duplicating with blueprint would be great. Okay. Best viewers on stream. That's a spam message. We don't want you. Okay. Okay, sorry. Standard pack. We don't want any of that. We just want kings. We can find some red seal kings too. Or like spectral pack. Try to get us a red seal. Be very good. No, none of these. Basically looking for Pluto or bust. Don't want to add stone cards. Of course, finding jokers is harder when you have the showman, but you know it's a negative showman, so we're gonna take it. Showman allowing us to get duplicate, or have like multiple jokers or tarot cards show up. It's typically when you have one, it won't show up in the shop again. So you can't, by default, find duplicates of things. This allows that. If we had extra deck slots, we would take this because it doubles the probability. So like this reserve parking, when it's 1 and 2 chance, that would become 2 and 2 chance, which would be fantastic. It's a guaranteed dollar per face card held in hand, and we could duplicate that. But anyways, we don't have the space. Okay, let's stop there. $11 is pretty expensive. We'll do the next one. Adds a voucher to the next shop. I think we definitely want to skip this and take this because we want to find the blank voucher and then the ghost voucher, so we open up an extra deck slot. So I'm always going to skip for an extra voucher in this situation. We're scoring enough, we're fine. Burglar, we want to duplicate. We're not going to skip for $2. That's silly. So we duplicate, get our extra hands with the burglar. And let's just start playing our hands. Play everything but the kings. Our purple seal is a little useless with the burglar, but you know what, it's fine. We get rid of the burglar, honestly, if we find something like a brainstorm or a mime. We'd get rid of the burglar and try to find it again later. We got plenty of hands, plenty of scoring. This is, again, without duplicating our Baron at all. This is just duplicating our money. Reroll boss blind, that's pretty good. I mean, we'll take that for sure. Start with 0 discards. We start with 0 discards anyways. So you don't do anything to us, brother. Let's open this Emperor, see what we get. Death, very good. We can, and Devil, we can make a gold king. We can duplicate a steel king. Open this buffoon pack. Let's see what we get. Nothing of any use to us. We don't have joker slots anyways. I would love to sell through. I would love to be able to buy and sell this for double tag in case we see another skip for extra vouchers, but we just can't make that happen right now. Fool. Okay, let's open the Arcana pack now. Excuse me. Okay, we can make a... Yeah, let's make a goal. I was trying to think of like order here. We can make a... Because I wanted to use the death card, but I guess I don't really need to do that. Let's just make a gold king here. Temperance for 16 is okay. Priest Tower. We definitely want to take the Hermit for an extra 20 bucks. We'll hold on to the death. We'll buy the Fool so we can use the death and then use the Fool for another death. Get 2 extra steel kings. Burnt Joker is good. It's not better than Burglar. We're gonna run out of our blueprint soon. That's actually kind of... We need to find another blueprint or another brainstorm. We'll run out of steam really fast if we don't. Okay. But again, it's fine. We got the win. We got the win. We're totally good. It don't matter. We want to save the death card for a Steel King, so let's just play this. There's a Steel King. And again, we'll use the Fool to create another death card. Oop. We'll just keep playing hands, keep making money until we win. We got plenty of hands. So that if we were getting $2 per card, we'd be making so much money. Like if we've been able to pick up that lucky card. Or the oops all sixes. I always call it the lucky card, I don't know why. Lucky Joker. Guess it makes you more lucky. We have one more round of the blueprint. And that'll open up a Joker slot for something. Let's just buy that voucher. Get out of the pool. Check our standard pack. Like a Red Seal King would be great. A Red Seal Queen, just as good. We can easily get a strength card, turn that into a king. Red Seal will give an additional trigger. I think for each Baron here. So we can really start scoring with the Red Seal. No Pluto here. Not interested. Let's keep rolling. Burn Joker would be okay. We still want to hold out the blueprint until it expires, unless we find another. Extra Baron is funny. It will score us, but it's perishable. It's not really worth like replacing right now. The blind Serpent. Serpent's actually really good. It draws 3 cards no matter what you play. So you can just play 1 card, keep drawing 3 cards, and end up with like a really huge hand size. Serpent's actually like when you're doing this type of build where you hold a lot of cards in hand. Serpent is it's not a punishment. It's like it's best. No skips for vouchers, sadly. Okay, let's just play, earn some money. It says that this is perishable. What are you gonna do? Play the glass card. If it breaks, that's fine. It's just like one less card in our deck we need to worry about. I'm gonna make you a king. But for now, re-triggering a lucky card is good. Again, we're not worried at all about like scoring until we get down to 1 hand. So we can just keep doing this. Keep earning money, which is a little monotonous, you could say. Let's just play one of these Lucky Kings here. We're missing a lot of Steel Card Kings, that's why we're not scoring that much. But it's fine. Again, another Lucky King. We made 20 bucks. That's why you played the lucky one. Blueprint's done. Sad. Do have a free Joker slot, we gotta remember that. Sometimes I forget when I'm so used to playing with 5 when I have the extra Joker slot. Occasionally I'll just slip my mind. We'll take a Gold King, absolutely. I was gonna say let's take the Hierophant, but with the Showman, like, holding these doesn't prevent duplicates. We'll take DNA for now. First hand around has only one card. Add a permanent copy. We can do steel cards. Help fill our deck with steel cards. Really good with the blueprint if we had it. We don't. That's fine. Not worried about it. We're just gonna reroll here before we open this Arcana pack. See if we can get like Chariot or Death or something to use in the Arcana pack. And something. I think maybe we'll take the hand size over the Burglar now. Now that we don't have the blueprint, the Burglar is like less good, in my opinion. We take our discards back. We could, actually maybe we could take the Burn Joker to kind of level up our high card a little bit. We could use that. Let's do that. So upgrade the level of the first discarded Poker Handy Tron. Pretty good. Ooh, okay, let's open the Arcana pack. Fool? We'll take Fool to get another death card. Okay, hold on to this relatively soon. But for now, just keep going. I mean, we're going to peter out without a blueprint or something to help us out. Don't want to skip for jokers. Okay, first, so we want to discard a high card hand to level up with the Burn Joker. Let's do that. We want to find a Steel King to play with the DNA. There's a Steel King. Go ahead and use the Death on one too. Let's play that. Get the duplicate there. We're not duplicating our money earnings here, which is not great. Okay, let's discard, looking for some... Let's throw a king away, looking for more Steel Kings. Okay, this is good. We don't need to discard anymore. Now we can use our discards to try to fill our hands with steel and gold kings. We can discard actually this for now for a tarot card, but useless. It's okay. $5,000. Okay. Let's just play a little quicker since I have to go soonish in the stream. None of this is useful. Death is very useful. Hangman is useful. Let's buy it. Means we can open these Arcana packs now. We can use this Hanged Man. We can use this Hanged Man. Oh shoot. Well, hold on to the death card, I guess. Oops. Chariot's very good. Let's just go ahead and duplicate a Steel King. We'll go ahead and use the Chariot here. Pick another Steel King. Another death card is fantastic. Go ahead and use the Wheel of Fortune, see if we get anything special. No. Okay. Temperance, very good for 17. No. No. Magician cards aren't doing anything for us. Lucky cards, that is. Okay. After player's card. Okay, you'll see why this is good here. Because we'll discard for our Burn Joker. We just want to discard one because we're going to get 3 cards no matter if we discard 5, we only get 3. If we discard 1, we get 3. So we just discard 1. And we discard 1 again. And we discard 1 again. And let's just make ourselves a Steel King. And let's... Well, this is probably going to win, so let's discard 1 more. And let's play... Oh no, we don't want to duplicate that. Forget the DNA, we want to duplicate a Steel. This is why this is ideal. You can get like a huge hand and score a ton. 138 million. It's fun. Lucky Cat? I love Lucky Cat, but we're not doing that. We can buy this voucher, so we earn... we can earn up to 10 in interest, which means we need to stay above 50. We will go a little below 50 because we have reserved parking here. We don't want either of those. Looking for just opening in case we get the blueprint, which we'd replace the Burnt Joker with for sure. We'll open the Arcana pack. Hanged Man is good. Narrow down our deck. Okay, let's hold there because of our seed money voucher we just bought. 29 million. We're gonna struggle possibly to get there. Play only one hand type. That's fine. Okay, let's upgrade our hand. Again, let's look for Steel Kings. Steel and Gold Kings. There you go. Oops, and that's DNA. We'll play first hand Steel King here. How are we scoring? We might. 4 per hand. We might actually need to use a discard to try to find like more Steel Kings. Which that ain't one. I think we end up with one more though. One more should get us there. Perhaps. With the blueprint, we have no troubles whatsoever. I think if we do this and get an additional... No, that's not true. I think we might could score more. I don't know if this is going to get there. Maybe the end of the run. Ooh, okay. That's fine. We got the anti-11. We won. Unlock the erratic deck, which I think is the final deck to unlock. Yeah, erratic's the last deck. So we've unlocked all the decks now. That's very good. We've gotten the orange stake win on red deck, so next time we'll be doing the very difficult gold stake where we get rental jokers that cost us $3 per round to hold on to them, which can be very brutal. Yeah, definitely an additional challenge, just diluting the joker pool. Where you hit jokers you like, but they're perishable, they're rentals, they're eternal. Although eternal's not always bad, it can be good or irrelevant. Rental and perishable are not irrelevant, but anyways, Joker. But anyways, that's it. One run, we gotta win. Against my prediction that we would take multiple losses before we hit a win on orange. Yeah, okay. If you enjoyed that, if you learned anything, let me know. Follow, join the live, chat while we do this, while we work our way through. Good night, Brian. Hope you enjoyed that. And yeah, we'll see you next time.